everyone. I'm meteorologist Cassie Hyder filling in tonight for Chief Meteorologist Pete Delkus. Today was absolutely gorgeous. Started out a little tricky. We had areas of fog this morning, reduced visibilities, but we quickly cleared out and temperatures made it into the low 70s with lots of sunshine earlier this afternoon and the normal low 63 degrees. So we were well above normal. The record 88. We were nowhere near that. And of course we were rain free. Now, right now it is nice and quiet outside. We do still have mostly clear skies. This is our DBU camera. Temperatures have fallen down into the 50s and 60s. We're at 59 degrees in downtown Dallas, but still holding on to 60 degrees in Fort Worth, 54 in Denton, 56 in Terrell, and 62 degrees down in Corsicana. Satellite and radar, we're looking mostly clear right now. We did have a few high clouds move in from the north, and we currently have a cold front just to the north. That is going to be passing through later this evening, but this particular cold front will be passing through dry. However, we are expecting some colder air to move in behind it, at least temporarily. This particular storm system, it's actually originating off well to the north. Right now, we actually have some snow showers across parts of Minnesota and into parts of, it looks like just around Chicago. We actually have some rain there, but snow off to the west. But this drags a cold front through DFW later this evening in the next hour and a half or so. So tomorrow morning will be a little bit chilly, but tomorrow afternoon looks picture perfect again. Tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting highs to climb back into the mid and upper 50s. If you happen to do any traveling tomorrow anywhere across Texas, I think you're going to be just fine. We're expecting lots of sunshine across North Texas. We're looking at upper 50s to around 60 degrees, and naturally, the further south you go, temperatures will be a little bit warmer. So tomorrow afternoon in Corpus Christi, we're expecting mostly sunny skies with temperatures in the low 70s. So picture perfect, and kind of the same deal on Thanksgiving Day itself. If you're traveling anywhere on Thanksgiving, there's not going to be any problems weather-wise. We're expecting kind of a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures may be just a degree or two warmer in a lot of locations. We're going with 60 degrees in Dallas, but 63 in Waco, 73 in Corpus Christi. But notice a few more clouds moving in from the west. We are watching for our next storm system to be eventually moving in by the time we get into this weekend. But I think we're really going to start to notice that cloud cover by the time we get into Friday. If you happen to be traveling nationally on Thanksgiving Day itself, just keep in mind there's going to be quite a few snow showers across the Great Lakes region. Most of the country will be dry, but the Northwest Pacific, it's going to be a little wet out there. Depends on how far north you go. That's where we can actually start to see more of that winter precipitation. But the farther south, closer to around Portland or so, we are certainly expecting more of a rain shower. Temperatures will be well above freezing during that time. So yeah, Texas, we're going to be pretty lucky here across Thanksgiving, even for the next few days or so. It's really not until this weekend when we start to see those changes move in. So that ridge of high pressure, it's going to stay in place well off to our south and west, but that's going to keep us nice and dry for the time being. Changes arrive once we get into this weekend. We're tracking that next stronger cold front that will be moving through sometime, it looks like Saturday evening. At this point, we're expecting widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms during the day on Saturday. If you have any weekend plans, Sunday is going to be your day, but Sunday also looks significantly cooler. This will be a strong cold front in terms of it will bring in some much colder air, especially for Sunday, Monday, and even into Tuesday. Here's the deal. We actually have another storm system on the way for early next week. This one, it also looks wet. It looks like it's going to bring us a chance of rain, but more importantly, it's just going to reinforce that cooler air that's already going to be in place. So temperatures will be back into the 40s and some of us in the 50s, but it looks just a whole lot cooler. So for tomorrow, temperatures are going to be in the upper 50s. But we're climbing back to around 60 degrees on Thursday. On Friday, we're looking at the low 60s. On Saturday, believe it or not, despite the chance of scattered showers and storms, temperatures make it into the mid 60s. That would put us at 3 degrees above normal. But that strong cold front arrives sometime Saturday evening into Sunday or Saturday night. So for your Sunday, we're going to be 13 degrees below normal. We're dropping into the upper 40s. You're going to notice that difference. We're staying in the upper 40s for Monday. But for tonight, mostly clear, dry, and chilly. So tomorrow morning, we're dropping down into the low 40s. You're going to wear those layers. You won't necessarily need all those layers later in the afternoon. It's not going to be bad, but it's not going to be warm by any means. Temperatures make it into the upper 50s under mostly sunny skies, and during the day that wind should be pretty light. Now on Thanksgiving Day itself, we're going to keep that wind light, but it's going to be out of the southeast, so temperatures climb to around 60 or so. By Friday, we're looking at low 60s. Friday night, only a 30% coverage of rain and storms, but we're going to make that about 50% coverage on Saturday. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to see that rain on Saturday. So if you have any outdoor plans, again, Sunday is going to be your day. You're just going to have to bundle up because it's going to be significant significantly cooler. In fact, a little windy. That wind is going to be out of the north between about 15 to 25. So even though we have highs in the upper 40s, it could feel a little bit more chilly than that. We're staying in the upper 40s on Monday, only making it to 50 degrees on Tuesday with that chance of rain. That can only make it a little bit cooler. Looking at the second half of that 14 day, it doesn't look nearly as unsettled. There's a couple of chances of a little bit of rain, but it looks like we're going to be in the 50s and eventually warming back up into the 60s. So not all that bad. Pete, we'll see you at 10.